Hi everyone, welcome to Building Public with Jahid. Today I'm going to build 3 or 4 mobile apps together with you. So I'm going to walk you through how to build mobile apps, several of them together. Please go have your tea, your coffee, your drinks, snacks, food, whatever you want. Sit in a corner of your room, have your computer ready, and also while I'm building, you also go build your mobile app with natively. So, or you can actually build similar app, which I'm building. So we learn step by step together. What I'm going to build for each app, I'm going to build a nice UI. The front end, I'm going to do the backend, have a database, and also I'm going to add an AI. So we have, a smart app which has AI functionality. I haven't prepared the prompts, to be honest. So I'm going to just walk you together with you. So I'm going to just like think about the prompt, all the steps with you live here. So I only have, this notebook, which I just like wrote something, but actually it's all empty. So I'm going to think about the prompting, about how to approach building each app. So I'm going to build several apps because I want to see how, the process of building one app from other app differs. So I'm going to just show you the step by step process of building an app. Please don't escape any part. So you can pause it, you can go rest, come back, start watching it. So thanks for watching me and let's start building an app together. I encourage you, you also have your computer ready and you follow each step with me. Let's go. Let's start building the first app. Perfect. So here you see my screen. So here I am at natively. So this is where, the platform that we're going to build. So it lets you build native mobile apps for iOS and Android. So I want to give my first prompt. What I want to build in the first app is that I want to build a calorie tracking app because I have seen a lot of, friends asking for that. And also I was using Yazio, but then I stopped using it. So I want to build a calorie tracking app for the first one. And then the second one will be different. So let's just start getting the prompt. Please build me a calorie tracking app, which is AI integrated. I can take, meaning I can upload or take picture of meal, or let's say meal and food, or food. I don't know that. I mean, they're the same. Of a meal and food, and it can tell me whether it's healthy or not, and also gives me the count for carbs, fat, protein, and calories. Let's go. So this is the prompt which I came up right now, to be honest. And one tip that I gave you about prompting, please, I mean, it's up to you how to use. We see that like lots of our users, they use ChatGPT generated prompts, but from my experience, it's really better to actually, give your own prompt by your own words, because once you give AI or ChatGPT, prompt, it actually, tries to build something like it builds the app with one prompt, which is a very heavy thing, for AI. um, of course, like you might want to, optimize using your prompts, but to be honest, the best approach is to actually, give a very simple prompt, very clear, but also, make it as easy as possible so AI understands. But then, build a step by step, the next prompt, the next features. So you enhance the app one by one, step by step. So yeah, I gave this prompt, and now like natively is trying to build it for me. So we had Superbase, but actually, we don't have it anymore. I'm gonna talk about that a bit. So we're using a different, backend. Now we have partnered up with a specific. It's a YC startup that are, a great partner of us building the backend. We are building the backend with them together. So like we are using that, and actually, so this is an in-house built database for you, and you don't need to pay anything for now about the storage. So it's actually included in your natively subscription. Uh, and some of you ask about the Superbase. So, we have added the Superbase button here. You can, of course, build your app with Superbase if you want it. But we also kind of, provide and, encourage our users to build app with the database that we have here. So this is, native database. And actually it already has, the AI provided so that you can use it. And also soon we're going to launch an integration with like Revenue Cat, where you can actually have an app payment. So there will be a paywall and you can actually use that. So it will be just one click and you will have Revenue Cat as your payment solution integrated in your app. So we see that our app is, built, Nutri Scan, so a power food analysis. so we can upload or see. So let me actually, Google and find some food. Let's say what we want to, some meals. Let's go with meals. Okay, I think I want to, let's analyze this one. It's very nice because it has so many items here. So we can actually do it nice. Okay, this one. Let's go with pizza maybe as well. So and please let me know if you have some apps that you want me to build in public so that you can see how I'm thinking about prompting, how I'm thinking about building an app. So I will build it because I'm gonna do this long format videos, from now on. And please, you can, if you get tired, pause the video, go rest and come back. And also, as I said, I encourage you, if you're building together with me now while watching the video. And also, if you have any questions or any thoughts, please drop it in the comments. So I will consider that in my next video. Perfect. So let's have some fries, French fries. Yeah. Okay, cool. Perfect. So let's see if our app is being built. So it's working. And of course, here we can see the code that it's like generating, but also, you can actually, update the code. You can actually play with the code if you want. And if you connect, the project with your Supabase, there actually like there will be a GitHub button here. Yeah, you can actually deploy it to GitHub, and you can actually also move the code. We have two-way sync now. You can actually push the code to GitHub, and also you bring the code from GitHub to natively. If you want to debug or like if you want to build some features off the platform at natively, so you can do that. Yes. This is project settings. So if you want to actually invite someone else to work with you, so you can do that. You can also make your project private or public depending on how you like. And also you can change the project name here, the project and the app name. So yeah, all these things. So yeah, you see that the code is being generated slowly. So it's like taking some time, but it's actually processing. So everything comes together. So yeah, we will build front end, back end, and also having an AI feature here inside the app. Some of you are like thinking about, okay, it's super hard to build an app. To be honest, there's a two-piece of puzzle here. Is that it's easy if you know how to prompt, but also how to prompt comes with experience. So really, like there's no way to tell you how to prompt because you just have to, go through the experience yourself, see how it works. But also, sometimes what happens is that do you understand the product? For example, like what do you want in the app? Because sometimes, like what you're asking in terms of our thinking, it might seem simple, but then in the back end, it might be actually a bit tricky. Like, for example, imagine like you're making a calorie tracking app, and then you have a report, monthly report. So and the report should become a PDF so that you can actually send it to your email. So this might actually seem a very simple process, but actually in the back end, there's lots of processes that so you collect all the data, kind of convert it to PDF, you send it to email. So sometimes if you use, like it takes really, some time to how to prompt, but also how to ask each specific, feature from the AI. So building app is easy and it's getting easier, but of course, there is a learning curve where you actually have to, be patient to, prompt, and like think about how to prompt. And like one of my tips on prompting is that don't give the same prompt twice. So if AI is not doing what you ask, rephrase your prompt, ask it differently. But also for me, I always, combine a screenshot with the prompt because, then it's better and AI understands more. But of course, it's a journey of building and there's a learning curve. And I hope that you're enjoying the journey and also let yourself to experiment, but also learn. It's super easy to build mobile apps, but you have to let yourself to be confident and also let yourself to fail and learn. Um, we are having so many users deploying their apps to iOS and Android on daily basis, and just like super wow, it's like the base feeling for us. And also, if you go on our YouTube, you see that we do live demos of some of our users. The ones that they are interested to showcase their apps, we love to give them the platform to show, and we see that they're super excited, they're super happy, and they're building apps that they were dreaming of. So I hope you're also building that. So let's wait for this to finish, and then I will try it out and see if it works, or I have to give another prompt. So far, I only have given one prompt. So let's see how much AI is capable to build with one prompt. So I'm experimenting with you together. We're learning together. We're building together. And if you need any help directly from me, please join our Discord. So I'm very active on Discord. I reply to all the messages. So just join our Discord. Happy to help you if you're having any issue, or if you wanna build with me in public in recording. Let let me know, and then please let's join and let's do it together. Perfect. So I'm trying to download the app. I mean, just like scan the app. So I'm gonna do it on Expo Go. So yeah, I encourage you all to actually look at your app on Expo Go, scan the QR code here, and then see the app on your mobile, because that's the actual feeling of the mobile app. And also one more feature that we have, you can actually record your voice, and then voice recording, and then you can prompt with your voice, or you can actually like type. So this is a new feature that we have released last week, not yesterday. I don't know why yesterday came to my mouth first. I also can try to and also like we can look at the database here if the tables are built. So this is kind of actually, so we didn't have ask about the database, and it already built, because so this is in-house database, that we have, and we see accounts, users, verification, mail, sessions. So I'm gonna actually log in and see if it works. Okay, I'm gonna give this login info. So yeah, so you see with one prompt we build the authentication. Okay, nice. So here we go. Let me also, so we also have the Google login here. So let me try to actually log in with Google here with my phone. Perfect, actually, you see. So we actually, with one prompt, we also, were able to build an authentication with Google. Because in the past with Supabase, we needed to have, the API, connect the data, like the API. But now with our Liquid backend, with the backend that we provide, so you can actually already have that. And we can see that the app looks nice. And we just log in with Google, so which is super nice. We have the profile, we have the things. So okay, I'm gonna actually here upload a picture from the gallery. Let me upload it here. Let me give it here. Okay, analyze the food. Okay, there's an error here. Let me fix this. So yeah, we have an error here. Let me see. Nice. Yeah, the profile looks good. Okay, cool. So let me say this, please. So the way I do it, if I see an error, I just take a screenshot, and then I upload the screenshot, and then actually tell AI to fix it. Please fix this issue. So today we're also gonna solve the issues, debug the things that will happen in this app. That's why I said that we're building apps together step by step. And I'm gonna show you all the steps which are happening, the bad, the good, the great steps to all of that. I think that this is the real experience of building a mobile app, and so there is a bit of that you have to be patient, and then actually try to see, learn. Also, what I do is I usually I read all this information to understand the logic of how the app is built, but also what are actually missing, what are not, what has been done so far, what's the next step. So for you as a builder, you also actually think about how to actually analyze, and how to like how do you digest all this information. Yeah, I'm gonna give this one. Let's see how it works. I'm gonna scan the QR code again here. But yeah, I really encourage you to look at your apps on Expogo, because that gives you a good feeling of how the app looks like. Yeah, so here you see that because now like we have the code. Actually now we have the GitHub part here. We can actually push the GitHub, and now it's very nice that actually like we have we can rename our repo, but also we can make it private or public. So and then we can actually like move it. So this is nice feature that we also added last week. It's great. So we need this one, the GitHub, if you want to work on the code yourself, like manually, or if you kind of want to deploy it to iOS, you just need to actually have and the repo there open public. So yes, I can actually upload a picture now. Let's see. Look at this pizza. Let's say analyze the food. Okay, it gave me this issue. Let me actually do it with the phone. Let's see if I can do it with the phone. So let's see how this works. Okay. Yeah, I can actually like just resize it, so I can focus on the fries part. Okay. Let me take a picture again, and then yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say okay, and then actually crop it. Nice. Let's see. But I haven't. Oh, nice, actually. So on my phone, it actually works. So that's why you see. So you actually kind of like need to try it, on iOS, on Android, but also on the web. Because, for example, I put the fries picture. It says actually, like it said French fries. Okay, yeah. So it said French fries, and it gives the calorie count, the protein, the carbs, the fat, and then also it says the analysis. This looks like a medium serving of deep fried French fries. Fries are typically high in calories. So yeah, it gave all the information. So let's try with a different food and then see how that works. So you see, actually the app works on Xpogo on my Android, which is super nice. So we did it, yeah, with 2 prompts. That is good. Let's say pizza. Let's take a picture of the pizza. So I'm gonna take a picture of the pizza. So you take a picture of pizza, you say either yes or no. I say yes. Then you can curve it, but also I say okay, let's go, and then I say analyze. Okay, this one gave me an error now. Okay, so this one, let me take a picture again for the pizza. But yeah, so you actually have to try it several times to see what's the issue, and then you have to fix it. So you should actually get like you shouldn't panic actually about it. So it just sometimes because maybe AI cannot call on the right API for analysis, so it takes time. Oh, actually, so it did. You see, the first time it gave me an error, but then the second time it actually gave me this pizza. So you see the analysis. So yeah, what really this means is that you have to try out. So third time, second time, you see okay, like does it work? Why not? Maybe the first time it gives error, the second time not. Also, you kind of understand, and maybe this is actually the issue with AI that it cannot call the API exactly that moment. So actually, it works nice. So this is kind of, but also it actually gave me here. Sorry, it says unhealthy, not healthy. Yes, exactly, not healthy. So yeah, this looks work. It's like this is kind of cool. Yeah, so I have it on my story. So this is the pizza. Okay, mail story that I have it. So I did the fries first. Of course, I can delete it if I want fries and pizza. Yeah, this looks cool actually. So this works on my mobile. Of course, we can try to solve this issue here. But let me actually upload the picture again or analyze it here now. Okay, let me upload it again. Okay, yeah. So maybe I will just take a more clear picture. Let me give a more clear picture here. Yeah, like we have to try out actually what's the issue. So we just have to give it some time. Okay, I'm gonna give this picture. Analyze the food. Okay, let me fix this. So I will actually, still like fix it. But because I have my iOS, my iPhone on the recording, I cannot test the app on iOS, but I think also it should be fine on iOS because the Android was working. So I could, analyze the food and also it saved me. So please fix this. Perfect. So we actually have, built this app with just a few prompts. This is cool, yeah. And actually, I'm already, gonna open natively, and then I'm also, gonna actually work on my second app slowly. So I didn't have the idea for the second app to be honest. So I just have to think now about what I want to build. But you saw that actually, this works. Oh, okay. The payload is too large. So meaning that, the image is too big, to be honest. Okay. Yeah. Because on the phone, I could see it. But this is a thing that you have to try out the apps on your phone because you can actually see if it's large or not. But now, for example, the image is too large. So we can understand that, okay, actually, the image is too large. So this is some issue that, it doesn't work. But actually, the app works properly on my phone, which is okay because if the app works on my phone, it's good because it's a mobile app in the end. So this is good. Yeah, we can also work with the design here. We kind of like changing the color of the design, other things. Okay, yeah, okay. Let's. This is being built so far, so let's finish it. Yeah, but about the second app, what I want to build is actually okay, what to build? Please build me a financial advisor app, AI integrated curriculum, meaning I tell my income and it should advise me on how to spend it. Saving, split, split, saving, rent, monthly expenses, and investment. So I'm gonna leave this prompt. So let's see, if this is okay. But yeah, so the app work on my phone, so I'm not concerned about this. And of course, the next step for you is that, if everything is fine, you like the design, we have the front end, we have the back end, we have the AI integrated. So you just need to actually deploy it. And also about this question mark, you have to look, if this question mark is on your phone or not, because you can actually, have this icon, replaced with the actual icon. So, if you like the app, how it looks, the next step is actually, to deploy the app. But before that, the next step will be if you want to make it a paid or free app. If you want to make it free app, go deploy it. But if you want to make it a paid app subscription based, then we'll have revenue card here where you can actually, integrate with your app with one click, and you have payment integrated in your app coming very soon. So you should also wait for that video. But yeah, the next step would be that, you deploy to iOS, through the Expo Lounge, or download the APK for testing the app, how it works, or you actually, download the AAB to upload it in the Play Store Android. And of course, you can, push the backend to production. So they actually, deploy the backend changes to the production environment. So it actually, is there locked, the backend. Cool. So this is working. Let's see. So I'm gonna actually upload a video now. So it's finished building. So let's see how it goes this time. Okay. Let the building finish. Nice. Okay, let me upload. Nice. It did actually. Yes, we did it. So we solved. We debugged with AI with prompting. Pepperoni pizza, personal size, not healthy, of course. The calories, protein, carbs, fat, and this is the analysis of why. So this is actually AI powered, and actually here we can see it. Here it's in the history. Because we did it 2 times, so it tracked this. Here is our profile. So you can actually play around with the tool. But yeah, this is actually ready to be pushed to App Store and Play Store if this is what you want. But if you want to add more features, please enhance, give the next prompt. Okay, please let's add this and this and this and that. But let's fix this like question mark here. I don't like that. So let's see if we can actually work with that. Actually, yeah. So what's happening is that we now have icons on Visual Editor. So if you click, this is the Visual Editor, which is like Figma within natively. So if you click here, you click on the right item, you can see that, okay, you click on what you want to change, and then you actually choose the time here. So let me choose the icon, the proper icon. History, I think this should be like this, maybe this icon. Let's apply the icon here. Let's see. Okay, let me see this icon here. Yes, this should be like icon should be plus. Let me add this plus. Maybe like we can add like this, the history. Let's see. Yeah, okay, nice. So we actually saved this. So now, like the history looks like this, which is better. So you can actually, what you do is that you don't need to, waste your prompts on fixing the icons, with the question marks. So you can actually go to the visual editor, which is here. You can actually click on what you want to change, and then you can actually change that. So you can change whatever, you can change the color, do whatever you want. Yes, so please, use visual editor as much as you can to not waste your prompt, with the UI, with the design. So for example, we can design here, we can make it, let's say greenish type of thing. So let's just like do like this, maybe this color, or you can put the number, we can apply the changes. It has to work. Yeah. So here you see it changed. So yeah, you can actually use the visual editor. So it works. You can upload picture. You can take a picture of the food. It analyzes. It gives you the information about is it healthy or not. It counts the calorie, protein, carbs, and fat. So this app is ready to go. And let's just start building the next app. I hope you're doing well. Please, go have your tea or coffee, have tea. And yeah, just let's just start building the next app. Are you ready? Okay, I'm ready if you're ready. Let's go. This is our second app that we want to build. Please build me a financial advisor app, AI integrated one, meaning I tell my income and it should advise me on how to spend it, split saving, rent, monthly expenses, and investment. I tell my income amount, let's say. Yeah, let's be more specific. I give this prompt. So you see that I don't ask, AI like prepare me a prompt. I just, think about it myself, and then, on the go come up with the next prompts, which makes more logic. So this is the second app. Let's see how this will turn out. But yeah, we got a huge success with our first app. I'm super happy with it. AI Fin Advisor. And if it, and if you just came across this video for the first time, have you heard of vibe coding? Have you heard of like natively? Have you heard of that you can actually build mobile apps with vibe coding without knowing how to code? So if you're new here, please let me know, what you like me to explain. But to be honest, even if you're new here, we are, doing very, step by step, videos on how to build mobile apps, different mobile apps, so that you can actually see what's, the sequence, what's, the wording of building a calorie tracking app, from financial app to healthcare to so on, so on, so on. Uh, yeah, I think, if you're watching here this video and you're still not building your app, like mobile app, my question to you is that, why you're waiting and what you're waiting for. I think this is the base time to actually, build your own dream mobile app. even, if you're building it for yourself, it's amazing. I had a live demo with one of our users. It was very emotional live demo in a sense that he lost his mother some months ago. I have lost my brother a year ago. Well, and what he did, he built a grief journaling app just to write, his memories about his mom and just to kind of like use it himself, but also he let other people to use it. And I think that that's so kind. That's true labor of love, to be honest. And then sharing with others. I think, yeah, so sometimes you can just, build apps that you need yourself and of course share it with others if they need. And of course, you can build mobile apps to make money, make businesses. So we have such users that they're, already making money with your apps. So I think now it's so possible to do anything. And here, I'm just walking you step by step, to show you how things go. And also, yeah, just like to show that actually it's working. So yeah, I'm gonna just, now building a financial advisor app so that, we can actually give, the numbers of, our income amount, how much do we pay for rent, monthly expenses, saving, and then actually, it gives us some advice on how to do a better financial of our monthly expenses. So this app is being built, and also we can see, the code will be generated here slowly. So one by one, let's see. But yeah, the database should also, be generated here. It's working, it's loading. But yeah, just let me know what questions you have, to be honest. I'm happy to answer. Yeah, and also if you have some specific, app idea, please let me know. I will build it in public and then give it back to you, so you will have the ownership of that. And yeah, it's Saturday. Yeah, I had a very good morning meeting with one of my friends, and I went to the gym. I haven't had lunch, to be honest. So yeah, I'm gonna have lunch after this recording. I don't know how long this will go because this is my second app. So I'm gonna try to build one or two more apps together with you, so we actually see. And yeah, we will have a very productive Saturday. I think this video might be released tomorrow or Monday. But yeah, whenever you're watching it, please, have your computer there and start building your own mobile app. I will drop a community link, where you can actually create your natively account and you can get 2 prompts for free. So yeah, just use that, just go build your dream app, but also, just try out, to be honest, I think it's amazing time now with AI that you can try out and you can see the possibilities and see how much everything is possible now to do. Building mobile apps, building websites, building agents, building, AI videos, or like, working with AI to make your productivity, much higher, your work much easier. Yeah, so now is the best time. And I'm super hyped myself, to be honest. This looks like decent, but of course, it's really up to you how you want to change the design, the UI. But I really want to tell you that, like, give a very nice UI. Now, design of the app is so important. You can actually, one tip that I can give you is that you can go to Pinterest and you can actually, try to find some examples, where you can actually have that. For example, financial tracker, and you can actually, like let's say mobile app because it will give a mobile app version, mobile app. So yeah, you can actually like look, what design you like, and then you can actually tell AI to copy this design, or actually, you get some ideas, and then you go and sketch it on Figma, and then give it to native. So you can actually, upload the designs here as a file, just like just say yeah, like kind of drop it here, and then you tell AI to copy. But also, when you're copying a design, one thing to remember is that we see that it has 4 tabs here, but for our app, we have like 1 or 2 tabs. Like, when you're telling AI to copy the design, please remember that it shouldn't copy the design, or should it also copy the whole structure? Because AI on default, what it does, it, copies the whole design and the whole tabs. And actually, it changes your app structure. If you want only the design, say, please copy only the design and keep the current structure as it is. So it will understand that actually it shouldn't copy the tabs, it shouldn't add the things which are not there yet. But if you want to copy everything, of course you tell that, and then AI will do it for you. So this is yeah, like one of more tips for my experience of building 100 apps. Actually, like I have built so for 100 mobile apps. Some of them are on test flight, some of them are on APK or Android. Yeah, so like I'm learning, with you. So I don't know coding. I only do vibe coding, and it's just amazing. And of course, here now we have the code here, and we have like the GitHub also should pop up here, so we can push to GitHub if you want. But for you, as a non-technical person, we have solved everything here, so you just don't need to do anything. Also, if you need to learn about how to do something specifically, we make video on everything. Just please, subscribe our YouTube, share it with your friends, also watch it. And if you cannot find any specific content, just please let me know. I'll make that content available for you. So that's a challenge for me to make content about everything. And yeah, so with the first prompt, our agent is also building, the authentication for you. So as I said, here we're building the frontend UI, backend, database, authentication, but also have AI integrated in our app. So it's a smart AI driven app. And here, yeah, we have the login, we have the Google. So I'll show you how to log in. Yeah, because with the Superbase, it was super hard to add the Google login. But now, with our backend, and we have the Liquid backend, actually super easy. And thanks to, our amazing tech partner, Specifics as well, the Specific startup. So I'll add the link in the description and you can actually check them as well. So we are building our backend and database together with them. That's an alternative to Superbase, but of course you can use Superbase if you want to. It's up to you. But we encourage people to actually use the database that we have. So because it's easy, you have the authentication already in, so everything is built in there. So it's almost done. I'm gonna scan the QR code here. I'm gonna log in to the app. Let's see. So please, as I said, please scan this QR code and see the app on Expo Go. How it looks on your phone, because that's a better experience, but also that's how your app should look like. So yeah, always check your phone, your app on your phone. Nice. So we have the login here. I'm gonna log in with Google. So I'm gonna log in with Google. Here are my emails. So I'm gonna choose the tester one, and it's actually gonna go. It gives me an error. There is an internal error. So let's see. Ask AI what it is. Okay, it's 500 internal errors save server. Okay. Okay, so the Google doesn't work here. It's fine. Let's see what it does here. Jahid, let's give this one. So the Google doesn't work. It's clear for me now. Okay, yeah, it doesn't work actually. So let me fix this authentication problem. I cannot log in into the app. I get the 500 internal server error. Okay, so I'm gonna give actually the error as well, because it told me the error here, if you see, so I can actually be very specific and then ask AI to fix it. So I'm gonna ask this. So we have to be able to fix the authentication first in order to be able to go to the app. We're learning together, so I hope you're also building your own app or the similar app that I have here, so we can actually compare. Yeah, please, if you are tired, take a pause, rest, and come back. But yeah, I'm gonna keep building. And the good thing is that it's recording for you, so you can actually pause. I cannot pause. I have to keep going, but yeah, you can, like take the video on your own pace. Okay, nice. Yeah, it's actually gonna solve this. It will debug that. Cool. Yeah, as I said, I don't know. I don't know coding myself, so I only rely on natively. I debug with prompting, so it's a backend issue and not frontend. So it's actually gonna fix the backend, and then it's because of the endpoints are failing. So yeah, it's gonna fix, and then we will be able to log in. Hopefully, let's see. Also, under this description, I'm gonna put the link of this app. So I'm gonna share this app like this, and then you will have the copy, and then actually you will see the app like this. So what you need to do is that just you can log in here, or you can just open the app and scan this QR code. But I'm gonna share the link to all the apps which I'm building today on the description, and then you can actually check it out and see how they look and if they work for you or not. And if you would like to take the ownership of these apps which I'm building, please let me know in the comment and reach me out on Discord. I will give you the ownership of this app to you. So you will own this app and you can actually build it or launch it yourself. So this is a small gift that I can do for you if you would like to take the ownership of any of this app. A lot of talking for me. I have to drink tea. Actually, yeah, I could log in with Google. So this works. Let me try it again. So I will show you the steps again because I tried it now. It worked. So I'm gonna choose Google. I'm gonna click Google. I'm gonna tester. And yeah, I'm here. I'm here on the app. Yeah, there's an error. I'll fix that. It's okay. Yeah, I'm inside the app, so this works. Let me try giving my income 1,000 euros. Okay, 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 okay. Let's get some advice on AI from AI. So this is just very simple app. Just put your income number and then get advice from AI how to spend that. Because me myself, I'm bad at spending sometimes, so it's better to ask AI now. So it says success. So I click, and then it actually gave me the advice. AI recommendation. Given only an income of 1,000 per month and no other details, the safest approach is to use a simple, recommendation. I have to spend 300 euros on rent. I have to spend, utilities, food, monthly expense 500. Then I have to save 150 euros. Here you can see. Yeah, I hope you can see it. And then, I have to invest 50 euros. Yeah. So actually nice. Yeah. And it just gave me this chart as well here. So you can see it. This looks like a nice report. So yeah, I built this with one prompt, to be honest. And then I asked, of course, for the backend debug thingy, the prompt. But this is very nice, yeah. And I like the chart here, you see? So it gives me the table, the chart. So it's super nice. Perfect. So this works nicely, actually. But also, I have my profile here. So here is the profile that I have it. This profile and then the home section. This is nice, yeah. Cool. So let's log in here and then see if it works. So it actually, work on my phone. So that's why, please, 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 repeating it myself, scan the QR code and check the app on Expo Go, because this is the real experience that you want to have. It's mobile app that we are building. So I hope you got it. So let me log in here as well. It is self-building, but it's okay. I can try that out. Let's see. But yeah, you have to wait actually, for building to finish, but it's okay. Nice. I'm here. This is my profile. Let's give, my income 1,500. Get advice. It might take some time, because it's like AI. So it has to think about what should it give you as advice. Okay. It says successful. Nice. Recommendation is that given an income of, this much, 1,500. So it actually, wants me to have rent for 35%. So it's around 525 euros. So, it gives the reasoning, the information, but also, you can actually give your, like, where do you live? So if I were you, if I were building this, I would, like, give my location, country, city. So it's actually, very specific. It understands the rent prices, it understands the price of groceries, transportation. You can actually be more creative with your app. So you just have to think about how do you want to expand this app? How do you want to make it much better, much nicer? Expenses in 675 euros. So actually, like, it's dollar. It's not like euros. I'm saying euro. The saving is, $225. Investment is $75. And then, how to adjust it. It tells you, the priority roles. Yeah. So, like, what's more important, implementation. And also here, like, you have, the split, rent, monthly expenses, savings, and investment. So this is super nice. Actually, we built this with one prompt. And of course, we use one prompt to fix the error for the login. Yeah, so now you know how to prompt and how to debug as well. So let's think about our third app that I want to build. Let's go with natively. Of course, you can actually, play with the design. You can change it. You can just like add more features. But to be honest, if I were you, I would just, prompt that, thanks, please, let's add this new feature, you know? And then like you would explain blah, 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 ha, ha, ha. But, you just actually, explain what you want to build. So for me, actually, the best way is that please, explain yourself with simple words. I never use, AI, ChatGPT, or other anything else to prepare my prompts. I just, ask it simply myself, and I think this is the best way to do. But it's still, it's up to you how you like. But also, it's really there's a learning curve, and everyone has their own learning curve and also experience. I see like how you feel comfortable, just do it like that. But for me, I can like use a visual editor. I can change this color from green. Okay, it actually clicks. No, I don't want to click. Yeah, it's okay. I can go to like visual editor, I can actually change the colors. Here, the items, let me go here. Yeah, it's actually, yeah, it's interesting because like when I click, it actually, wants to analyze it. Okay, but anyways. So yeah, like you can actually got the idea that you can actually, do things, change the things, with visual editor. You can click and see what works, what not. Yeah, you can actually change things. Let me do it again. Yeah, something is just kind of like clashing here. But yeah, this actually says here monthly income and this and this and that. Nice. So yeah, so we built a financial advisor. We like we built a very simple front end. Of course, you are feel free to make it nicer. Go to Pinterest, but also like you can actually make your own design on Figma, upload it, or just like upload the design here and then ask AI to do it, like to copy the design. So yeah, you can add new features. We build the backend, so we have a database already integrated here for our app. I can show you here in a second. Let's hope. Yeah, we have 5 tables, accounts, financial things. So you see that we have the users. I did with Google with my phone, so it actually said provided Google, and then yeah. We have the AI, so we have an AI, integrated, so it actually is smart. It gives us, information, tips and tricks, and the split. Yeah. So the next step is that if you want to add the revenue, if If you want to add, a paywall subscription, you can add it, to Revenue Cat. We'll add it very soon. Next week, it's available for all. I will do a video on that as well. But, you are feel free to deploy your app to App Store, Play Store, Android or iOS. And also you can already use your app by scanning the Expo Go QR code. So let's move on to the next app. We built a calorie tracking app, a smart one. You upload the picture, it analyzes the food. We build a financial advisor. You put your income. You ask AI about how to spend that income. And now we are building something else. What to build now? Okay, please build me an app. Okay, a flashcard app, AI integrated, meaning I can upload my study notes or take a picture and AI will generate flashcard. So yeah, what I want to build now is that I have seen lots of students that are struggling with their studies. So we're going to build a flashcard app where which AI integrated. So where I can upload my study notes or take a picture, and then AI will generate flashcards for that. So let's give it a go. This is our third app that we want to build. So we did the tracking of the calorie, we did financial. Now we're doing a flashcard app. So 3 different apps, 3 different approaches, and see how it actually works. And I'm not actually, I'm showing you all the steps and even the errors. So I'm not, covering some parts or not the other parts. So I'm just like fully transparent with you, and you see, how it goes, because I really want you to have the feeling of, what it actually takes to build a mobile app. And of course, it might be super easy for me because I know how to prompt, like maybe it works good. But actually, there's a learning curve and it shouldn't be, hard. But just, give yourself time and chance to experiment, but also build. And if you're struggling a lot, please, like reach out to me. I'm happy to do more videos or actually, do a one-on-one, session to show you how to build what you want to build. But also, as I said, repeating myself, is that try to understand what you really want to build. Try to articulate, try to put, in a notebook what you want to build, the steps, the features, and try to think, what is the MVP? What's the simplest version of your app? Build that simple version of your app first, see how it works, and then, slowly add more features, new features, smart AI, whatever. But like try to think about what's the first version of your app and what's the most have feature. For me, the most have feature for this one was put an image of a food or take a picture, and then it should analyze it's healthy or not. This is the most important feature for me. And of course, I can add other things, tracking the calorie for every day, so forth, so on. But the must-have feature was to have an AI-powered food analysis. And for this one, like for like financial an advisor, the must-have feature was that I gave my income, and then it has to give me advice on how much to spend on everything: expenses of rent, monthly expenses, saving, investment. And of course, I can add more features, but I want to build a simple app. So to start with, I really, suggest you to start, with the simple version of your app, how it should look like. Nice. We have our third app already, AI flashcards from text, from image, and take a picture. So we have 3 options. We either, paste the notes that we have, we either, upload an image, a picture, or we are taking a picture, and this, like, here's a profile. So yeah, we're building this. I need to drink tea. I'm just out of breath. Yeah, I think I'm gonna buy a mic for myself, but I think that the sound is okay. And I'm recording this from my living room. Before I was doing it from my kitchen, but now it's very cold there. Yeah, so I don't want to get sick. It's actually minus 18 here in Riga, Latvia. Minus 18. It's so cold. So I'm doing this recording from my living room. Yeah, so it's fun. It's fun. Nice. So the app is being built. Yeah. So then the nice part is that actually with one prompt, we're already building the front end, the back end, we have the authentication. So it saves you a lot of prompt. This is, why we switch from Superbase to, Liquid backend, kind of like partnering with the specific guys. And because of this, that it actually makes, your life super easy. And it made my life super easy as a vibe coder. So yeah, nice. So I'm gonna actually try out this app on my phone. Let's see how it looks. And believe me, all these apps that I have built, there's an actual market for it. So there's a demand for these apps. And if you build it, you launch it, I'm sure like you're gonna make some money. So, and we can help that and we can help you with that. So you can actually come on YouTube. We can share it on your Reddit. So we can actually help you out to get some users, and we will be your first paid user. So we do that. Like we pay, we actually pay, yeah, for our users app. So we want to be their first paid user. So yeah, I actually like kind of clicked the, let me show. So I actually clicked the Google. So let me see if it works. I test and something goes black. Oh yeah, we're here. So we log in successfully. So yeah, it actually works. So I'm here and my app profile is here. Okay, there is some error for the profile part. It's okay. I will fix that. But yeah, we are inside the app with our Google login. Okay, yeah, I see more. Okay, there's an error. I will fix that. But yeah, you can see the app here looking good. Yep. Let me actually look for some notes, study notes. Study notes for biology. Let's go. Uh, let's see if I can find some study notes actually. Let's see the Google one. Okay, let's go with DNA. Okay, let's take this one maybe. Okay. Okay, let's log in actually first. Let me see if it works. So it's still building, but let's try. Jahid, this is the email. Okay, yeah, I'm inside. Okay, I have this. Okay, let's see. Let's actually try this. Uh, Flashcard. Okay, it failed. Nice. So we have something to fix. This is cool. Okay. Yeah, because we are seeing the same error, as we actually. Let me take this picture here. Let's have it here. But let's see, like maybe like, once it's finished building, then it's actually there's no issue with the app. But let's wait. Yeah, let's wait. Yeah, you see, for example, even here we can see that this is done, but then there's an error being locked. Yeah, which is about the flashcard loading part. So it's actually fixing it. So that's nice. So actually fixing it itself. So let's see. Yeah, as I said, we have to wait, for AI to finish the building, and then we will see if it works or not. And then if not, then we will prompt if it works. We go ahead, that's all good. We're happy. Okay, let's try it again. Okay, this is not what I wanted. Okay, let's hope it works, please. Okay, let me upload a picture. Let me try with the picture. Okay, sure. So let's see if it worked with upload. So yeah, we have to actually try. Okay, no, it doesn't work. Okay. Uh, please fix this issue. Let's go. There you go. Yeah, it has to finish. It has to actually like fix that. With the picture, so I'm actually taking a picture of that with my phone. So let's see if this works. I'm gonna take a picture. So I took a picture. I say yes, confirm it, and then I resize it. Yeah. So I just kind of like curve it. Yeah. So nice. I just did like this. Curve, curve, curve. It failed. Yeah. We have to fix this as well. It's okay. So not all the things should go well. So sometimes you're like, oh my God, like you're panicking. What's wrong? This cannot be built. This is, not supposed to work. But actually, I mean, it should work. And, there is just more about it. You just have to prompt. You just have to talk with AI, fix the issue, and then, find out what's the actual issue. So yeah, there's nothing in the world that is impossible, to be honest now. So everything is possible. You just have to, keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. That's it. We have the code here, nice. And these are all the API references that they have been used. Okay, we have an error. Let's see, let's screenshot this. Also this one. So yeah, I screenshot all the errors. Let's dismiss them. Let's try to look at the app. Okay, let's actually upload this ones. Let's see. Yeah, here we are. Yep, please fix them. So now, yeah, nice with this app because it's a bit more complicated, to be honest, because we're asking, to make flashcards and other things. So we are now facing with some real issues. So it's good that we are debugging it. So let's see how far we can go. But as I said, it should be possible. So, and of course, sometimes like there are something like, oh, build an app with one prompt in 5 minutes, yeah, that's possible. But then, you saw that actually how we build it, with like tracking calorie app, the financial one, this was faster. But to build, an app more complicated, you just need more time, more prompts, also more thinking from your end. So that's the way to go. Oh, nice. Actually, it created the flashcard that, we uploaded. Okay, let's see. I'll try, yeah, once it's finished building. Nice. Also here we see that we have the database, the tables. So, we have the backend, the database already integrated, and also the AI is there. So it's actually integrated, the API. Yeah, so you see that like we didn't need to go, find the API key, all these things. Because with Supabase, you need to do it, but now here you don't need to actually, AI natively is taking care of that for you. So which is amazing. For me as a vibe coder, I love that. Nice, so it's finishing. This is cool. I will also scan and look at it on my phone, how it looks like. Yeah, I'm logged in with my account. This is cool. So let's see. Expo. Okay, it doesn't click. Let's see. Okay, let me actually write the text here from here. What is DNA? Yes, let's do this. Let's hope it works. Yes, it creates, but then I cannot open it. Okay, that's interesting part. Let me actually do it, with the picture, with the phone. Let's see how that works. Okay. Yeah, you see, so this is an interesting, use case to actually work because, yeah, we just see the painful part of vibe coding a bit. It's not actually painful. It's more about this, the actual experience. Yeah, it actually failed here on my mobile. So it couldn't do it on my mobile. Let me, upload a picture from here. Yeah, okay. Let's give a prompt. When I paste study notes, it generates a flashcard, but I cannot open the study sets. Let me let please fix this issue, meaning users should be able to open the study set and see the flashcards from image and take photo. Okay. Let's not work on this one. Because also, like, what happens is that, from image and photo, it actually gives me an error on the phone. But let's, like, focus on only one issue and then we can move it on. So I don't want, AI to do so many things. I just want AI, to actually fix this issue first for me, and then we move on to the next one. So this is how I think about prompting as well. Let's give it a go. Let's see how natively it will handle this, to be honest. So yeah, this is like how I approach, all the steps. Let's see. Yeah, because we have to be able to open it, and then see but also there are 0 cards. There has to be, several cards, to be honest, because it didn't generate the flashcards. So that's the issue. Yeah, also, like, the issue is that the flashcards have 0 cards. So it actually has cards so that it could be open. Let's see. Yep. So if you read, you can actually, follow it because it's 0, then it doesn't open. So there's no flashcards. So why it has to be open? So this is the thing. But yeah, it actually is gonna solve the issue. But then, like, what I want is that, I want AI to build me the flashcards. Okay, now it built me, and then I'm here. I can go back. I can open, but then, it has to build, flashcards. This is why, yeah, like, okay, yep. Okay, it works now. Nice. So this works now. We got this fixed, but then we have to tell that it actually should be AI, which will be generating the flashcards, not us. So maybe it actually, tells that we have to build the flashcard. I don't know, but there's no add flashcard button here. Okay, maybe we should actually find some other node. So let's say what's the maybe that it's actually the format of the information. Let's see. Let me actually copy this one. So let me copy this as a note. Because maybe actually no, the format is not good. Because if you see here, it says the AI generation either failed or content was not suitable for flashcards. Sure, let's see. Let's try out the other way. Nice, let's try it out. I'll give a note. Let's see. Generate flashcards. Let's hope this works. Yeah, it's 0 flashcard again. Nice. Thanks. Paste the note. I paste a note to generate flashcard. Flashcard AI cannot generate. AI, okay, let's say it doesn't. AI doesn't generate flashcards. You see from the image that they are empty. So please fix this. AI should be able to generate flashcards. Let's take a screenshot. I love screenshotting, so it's good. So we are more clear with AI. We're on the same page. Let's give it a go. Yep. Let's give it a go. So yeah, this app was a bit of hassle, which is nice, So yeah, we just get, actual feeling of how it takes on, like, what are the processes, and how do we think, how I think actually mainly as well. So these 2 apps that we built, the quality tracking financial app, they were easy, super fast, but then this one, took a bit of time. So let's see, yeah, how this goes. And yeah, slowly I want to eat. I want to have lunch. So let's see. Oh, so AI is generating flashcards successfully. So it actually did 9 things. However, the issue is that when frontend fetches our flashcard set, it's getting out. So it's a frontend issue. So the backend is generating, but then the frontend is not returning the flashcard. So yeah, if you read this description, you can actually understand that, okay, it actually works in practice, but it just doesn't, bring up the flashcards in the frontend, in the app itself. But in the backend, it works. So nice. It's actually going to solve this issue. So you see how I debug. So because I don't know coding, so I just read what's happening here, and then I think about how to prompt. And I give simple prompts, and that's it. So nice. We actually have the cards now. Nice. This looks good. Yeah, we have flashcards. Nice. So we did it. Good. So we actually debugged this. Wow. I'm so proud of myself. So let's see if the image is actually working. Let me see, try out the phone. Oh my God, this feels good. This looks good. So yeah, like when you're facing some error, it's like, oh my God, what's happening? But then like when it's solved, it's like, oh my God, I did it. And so you just have to, to be honest, it's a journey. And each part of the journey is painful, but also joyful. So just enjoy it. And also, please, don't give up fast. Just watch our YouTube videos, reach out to me on Discord, happy to help. So it's a journey to go, take, but just don't give up super fast, okay? That's my only saying for you. I'm gonna take a picture, just show it, do it on my phone. Let's see. So I'm just gonna say yes. I'm gonna work on this. Crop it. Okay, it actually failed on my phone, so it's okay. But let's see. It's okay. But let's look at the note taking one. Um, what is DNA? Let me actually try to Google this DNA thingy, and then I will copy paste the note. So maybe it's actually the note part working, but not the other part. So yeah, like this is something that you actually see that what works, what not works. So DNA. Let's go with this. Okay. I'm gonna copy this. Yeah, so this is the thing that also like this video is that actually try to taste where it works, where not, but also what feature works, what not, and then you actually be very specific. Where like what doesn't work. Like don't be like very general. Oh, this doesn't work. No, say that. Like I mean, if you say like flashcard doesn't work, it's very wrong. You should say actually, flashcard from text doesn't work, from image doesn't work, or this take photo doesn't work. So please be as specific as possible. That helps a lot. Nice. Okay. I give it a go. Also on the phone, you see, I cannot like kind of enter to let it go. So this is this is a visual issue. There's a UI issue that you cannot click on the submit button. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I have to fix the phone one. Okay, let's not focus on this. Okay, what's DNA? Nice. What does the DNA stand for? Okay, I cannot read it. I will not read it. What does DNA stand for? Okay, this is the question. Next one. What is the DNA main role in the body? Reveal the answer. It contains our unique genetic code. Nice. Let's go. So yeah, so we could actually build. Let's actually upload an image. So let's see if my hypothesis is correct. Yeah. So what happens is that our AI flashcard only works from text to flashcard now. From image, it doesn't work. From text picture, it doesn't work. So we just have to fix that. So I can fix it now. Okay, let's fix that now. So times it works well now. Where it works from text to flashcard. However, from image and from take photo to flash card, they don't work. So again, I'm just putting this thing. So let me give it a go. So yeah, for our app works from text to flashcard, but not from image and from take a photo. So let's see what AI tells. So I know this is my first, my next step, fixed from image to flashcard as well, fix the take photo as well, but also, fix the UI on the phone. So actually, I can enter and then I can submit, because now when I cannot, like enter, like when I enter, actually, found the node part. So you have to actually fix that UI part. But these are my next steps that I will do. And then, once it's all good, then you can actually, deploy the app to App Store or Play Store, up to you, or both of them. But for Apple, you need to have Apple developer account, which is $100 per year subscription. For Google, it's $25 a lifetime subscription. Yeah, and now AI is gonna fix this issue. But so what we did simply, we built 3 app. We built a scan, so a food-powered food scanner analysis. That like it can actually analyze the food, and then it tells us the calorie, the carbs, the fat, the protein. Then we build a financial advisor app where you actually put your income, and then it actually tells you what to spend and where to spend to. And also, then we have AI flashcards where you can actually upload the text, the image, or take a picture of your notes, and it will create flashcard for your studies to study well. So we have built 3 apps. Food analyzer app, it's loading here. Yeah, financial advisor, AI flashcard. Yeah, here is our food one. So yeah, we built 3 apps in 1 hour or so. I have to see how long it took me. But actually, yeah, so I built this 3 app for you and with you. So I hope that you enjoyed it, but also I hope that you already also building next to me. So in your own pace. So yeah, please, open your computer, start building, stop the video, see how I do it. Also, it's so easy. Just give it yourself a go. And yeah, so this is it. And I hope you enjoyed it. Yeah, our AI powered food analysis, our financial advisor, and then the last one, AI flashcards. So thanks a lot for watching me. And I hope that you enjoyed this session, building with me. And next one, I'm gonna build 3 or 4 more other apps. And please let me know if you have any idea for me what to build. Yeah, so all the best, and please, yeah, have a nice weekend and keep watching, keep building, and let's rock. Thank you, and see you soon. Bye bye. Take care.